are. Here we are. Here we are. Parker, you took away part of us, but that just made us stronger. We should grow.
Eddie, that's not right.
Eddie, we don't listen to Eddie.
Welcome back, true believers and all you spectacular Spidey fans, to another very interesting Marvel Spider-Man 2 related video, and excitingly enough for me personally, at the time of this recording on January 4th, 2022, this is my very first video for the channel in the brand new year, of course being 2022. So for all you out there, Happy New Year. I hope you had a very interesting celebration leading up from 2021 going into now the current year of 2022. For me personally, I had a very interesting 2021 just on a personal level, just with my own matters, dealing with things pertaining to my family and the channel, but mainly for the channel in particular. I would not be where I am without all you. The recent support the channel has gained has been incredible. I can't thank you enough, and I just hope that I can continue delivering content that all you will enjoy as we are approaching the, of course, new year right now of 2022, leading up to, of course, the main release, which we're currently talking about today for this video, of 2023, where, of course, Marvel Spider-Man 2 is going to release exclusively for PlayStation 5. But for those of you wondering, why are you making a video, Evan, about Marvel Spider-Man 2 if the year is 2022 and not 2023? Well, if you have been speculating and hoping for, like I have and a majority of other Spider-Man fans have, for this game, is that in all likelihood, within this year of 2022, we are going to receive what else but, of course, a gameplay demo and or trailer for Marvel Spider-Man 2 in action. Obviously, we have received the first teaser trailer of the game during the PlayStation Showcase in last year of 2021, which was a very short trailer of the game running in real-time footage on the PlayStation 5, which a lot of people thought it was CG, but it does in fact turn out to be running in real time on the PS5, which is absolutely insane. However, of course, this year is going to be very exciting to hopefully learn more about the game, as it is still confirmed that it is going to fully release in 2023. I do not believe we are going to learn anything major about Marvel's Wolverine, which is also coming from Insomniac Games, considering that they did previously confirm it is in very early stages of development. So I do believe that in all likelihood we are going to receive lots more info about the massive title coming from Insomniac Games as it currently stands right now of Marvel Spider-Man 2, where this is in fact going to be the very first exclusive PlayStation 5 game pertaining to Spider-Man, where obviously we did receive the PlayStation 5 remaster of Marvel Spider-Man, which of course was previously only a PlayStation 4 exclusive and was remastered from the ground up to run only on a PlayStation 5 with enhancements with the graphics, of course the fidelity mode and ray tracing mode, giving a brand new life to New York City and the overall visual fidelity that the game can hold, and of course the brand new Peter Parker model of Ben Jordan instead of the previously seen John Bubniak. And while playing a game like Marvel's Spider-Man Miles Morales on the PlayStation 5 is essentially the most definitive way to experience that title, the fact of the matter is that still is a cross-generation game due to the fact that it can also be played on a PlayStation 4. Which of course leaves us with the two main questions of the video: is when exactly can we expect to see a gameplay demo for Marvel Spider-Man 2, as well as what we can possibly see in the demo itself. And while this should be relatively obvious for all you who do keep in touch with the gaming news, is that we are likely going to actually see a gameplay demo and or trailer of Marvel Spider-Man 2 in action during a PlayStation State of Play or a potential PlayStation showcase. Ever since Sony officially decided to stop attending E3, the only places where we can expect massive amounts of PlayStation news is during their own specific PlayStation-themed events. This could either relate to when a brand new PlayStation exclusive like Horizon Forbidden West is releasing in February of 2022, or when they just have a massive amount of PlayStation news to discuss overall with a potential summer state of play, so that way it can directly coincide with everything going on relating to E3, which, as you would expect, almost always ends up happening during the summer, or more specifically in the month of June. So likely expect a Marvel Spider-Man 2 gameplay demo to only be shown during a Sony State of Play event or a massive PlayStation showcase. Now, as for what exactly we could see in the gameplay demo itself, that is where things get very interesting, Considering that they don't want to reveal too much about the game's main story or potential gameplay mechanics that might involve a big feature like a potential black suit mechanic, I do think we could see something that in turn could just showcase exactly what the game can do running exclusively on PlayStation 5 hardware, as well as what exactly is going to make this experience as a whole completely different from Marvel's Spider-Man, Marvel's Spider-Man Remastered, and of course Marvel's Spider-Man Miles Morales, where the big draw of the trailer that we saw is that both Peter and Miles are together, and of course with the narration, it is likely teasing that Kraven the Hunter is one of the main villains of the game, as well as our main man Venom, who is teased at the very end of the trailer. If we are to see Venom in the gameplay demo itself, I think that would be awesome, but it might potentially be a bit too revealing as to what exactly the game has in store in terms of the story. We don't know officially whether or not the Venom in the Marvel Spider-Man universe is in fact going to be Eddie Brock or Harry Osborn like it has been teased in both of Marvel Spider-Man and Miles Morales' post-credit scenes, where it shows Harry is obviously incubated with the symbiote encapsulating him in a potential healing state. But the story as a whole could be, I would say, drip-fed to us during the gameplay showcase, but similar to what we saw with the 2017 Marvel Spider-Man or Spider-Man PS4 gameplay demo and the Miles Morales gameplay demo, it pretty much showed a giant set piece for the game, which was only a slight glimpse as to the full scope and scale as to what the entirety of the game had in store. We also obviously saw in 2018 the Raft demo where Spider-Man was going up against the Sinister Six before the game released in that same year of 2018, but the first initial gameplay demo for Spider-Man PS4 and Miles Morales just really showcased a quick glimpse as to what exactly we can expect for the full magnitude of the entirety of the game, and I definitely could see the same thing happening here for Marvel's Spider-Man 2, where again, we have to see exactly what the PS5 features can do for the title, but also see exactly how the gameplay is going to differ for Peter and Miles, especially since they are likely going to overhaul and update each of their gameplay mechanics from what we previously saw in their own respective games. So in short, everybody, I do believe it is extremely likely that we are going to see a gameplay demo for Marvel's Spider-Man 2 this year, alongside of course, keeping true to the 2023 release date, seeing more glimpses of Peter and Miles' overall mechanics being updated and in action during certain combat sequences, and of course go through a very big set piece that is pretty much going to set the tone as to what we can expect for the entirety of Marvel Spider-Man 2 with its overall gameplay style, and of course the narrative that is set forth in the game, especially considering that Bill Roseman has confirmed that the game's tone is darker than both of the previous Insomniac Spider-Man games combined, which is very exciting for me personally, especially knowing that Venom is going to likely play a big role within the game. That just makes me even more hyped to see exactly how they're going to utilize him in the story and how he's going to interact with all the other characters. But again, everybody, this is just the first step in this rather long journey that we are going to be undertaking within this year of 2022, leading up to the main year that we're all looking forward to of 2023. Still, if you're someone who is extremely hyped for Marvel's Spider-Man 2 like I am, I highly recommend that you like the video, subscribe to the channel if you did enjoy, and follow me for any and all upcoming Marvel Spider-Man 2 news, as well as all the amazing members of the Spidey Squad community who are, just like me, insanely hyped for this game, and to see more of it, likely, hopefully, this year, is going to be a huge treat for us to actually witness by the time a gameplay demo is fully released for the title as a whole. But with all that said, everybody, thank you all so much for watching. Again, leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel if you did enjoy, and for more Marvel Spider-Man 2 videos like this in the future. And until next time, true believers, stay spectacular, Spidey fans, and peace out.